I bought my first camera after saving 20k for 2 years. Hello and welcome back to my creative space. For those who are joining me for the very first time, my name is Santos. And yes, to those that have already subscribed, commented, liked and shared my videos, thank you so much. I'm so happy for the reaction so far. And yes, today I just want us to have a conversation around creative gears. It is an interesting aspect of this journey. For me, I don't know how to start this conversation, but like I told you at the start, that my first camera was such a hassle. After shooting on my phone for a year, I felt like I needed to handle a camera. Like I needed to do different stuff, get the best images, shoot in resolution that I'd started learning, 360, 1080, what, so I wanted to own a camera like so bad. And yes, I kept on doing the same stuff, and one day I got a call from a friend, like, Santos, is someone here who is selling a camera. I was like, how much? They were like, it's 1.5. Owning a Nikon 5300 as my first camera was such a big thing. I went ahead and did research, reviews, and people were praising it. I felt big. To be honest with you, I wanted to compete with Hollywood that time. That's how good I felt. I felt like I'm going to create the best with it. And trust me, it was. I just started looking for the money. I told the guy to give me only 2 days so that I could solicit for the money. I got the money the next morning. We signed an agreement. He handed the camera over to me. One interesting bit about me purchasing my first camera is, and why I'm emphasizing talking about creative gear. This guy had 2 lenses, a fixed lens and one that zooms in and out. Given the fact that I was so young in the field, I wanted something small and portable. I wanted to leave this other lens that zooms in and out with him. I typically had no use. Thank God that my best friend advised me not to leave anything behind. As time went on, I learned that the best lens actually is one that I was giving out. What do you learn from this as a creative? That it's important for you to exactly understand the use of every equipment that you wish to own. If I'm not mistaken, it would be of no good use for you to have the best, the most expensive equipment, yet in actual sense, you really don't know how to use it to get the best out of it. If you want a very nice camera, I would advise you to first hire it, use it for 2 days or 3, understand it so well, get something else in relation to that, competitively, compare, use it so that you get yourself something that is very good. Do you know that you can get the best out of any camera for as long as the resolutions are more friendly? If a camera can shoot 1080 on frames of 24 to 60, trust me, you can get the best out of it. So when you're planning on your creative gear, understand the right purpose that you want to use it for. Being a passionate creative in Africa is beautiful because we are blessed with so many resources that every time you turn your camera, every time you switch on your computer, you have a lot that you can do that amazes the world. But at the same time, some of the countries that we live in are quite limited in a way. Accessing cameras, for example, where I stay in Uganda, is a little bit of a challenge. Shipping in a camera that's worth $1,000 is doubled. So you can imagine, you go online, do research on Amazon. When you get to your trader, they tell you that this camera, is twice the amount you thought it sells, or they sell it. And even when you think of renting, right now, getting the best 4K camera in Uganda costs around $250. It becomes a challenge that you can't hire good equipment just because you live in an area that is limited in terms of shipping costs. Always remember that there are so many ways you can kill a rat. With the gear that you have, trust me, you can get the most out of it. It's just important for you to understand your creative abilities, knowing the best angles to take, knowing which kind of shot suits where, and at the end of the day, you will be in position to shoot very interesting content that will wow people. And in the process, that's when you get people that appreciate you and pay twice your expectations. So focus on what you do best. And I think as a creative, what you can do best is ideating, coming up with ideas, and making sure that these ideas are delivered in processes. Before you get that black magic, you can get the best phone that shoots in 4K. We've come to the end of this video, and I just want to thank you for watching. And once again, if you like this space, let's grow it by subscribing, sharing this video. There's so many things that I want to learn from you people. Comment with ideas, comment with interesting solutions, so that at the end of the day, the upcoming artists, the upcoming creatives at large have a variety of solutions they can base on to be giant.